Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Yellow Dice Lock. Today we are going to be making our way through Viridien Forest. Now we got to do a quick reminder for you guys of a couple of the rules that we are having to abide by. Really the only ones that we're going to have to deal with today are the fact that we have 2 region-wide rules in effect. And then we're going to do a roll when we step into Viridien Forest, and we'll have to abide by that. But we're pretty much only going to be in Viridien Forest today, so I'm not too worried about any of these other ones. First off, one of our regional-wide rules is that we're not allowed to flee from wild encounters. We rolled that in Pallet Town. We are no longer allowed to flee from wild encounters. We have to battle everything that we come in contact with. And 2, we have another rule that says we are not allowed to switch. We had to randomly select a Pokemon that would be our lead. We did end up on Fiverr, our Pikachu, and until that rule has been removed, Pikachu has to lead off every single battle that we do. And then we can switch out, but Pikachu has to be the first one in. So, those are the 2 we've got to remember to abide by today. And we're going to go into the Viridien Forest now. I did a little bit of, let me stop real quick. I did a little bit of grinding. Fiverr's level 11 now because obviously Fiverr had to participate in every battle that I did. And then we also have Zoe and Cleopatra, who are both now level 7. I figured that'd be good enough for now. I think level 9 is when they both learn another move. I think Zoe will learn Low Kick at 9 and Cleopatra will learn Scratch or something stupid. But yeah, we're not taking on the gym today, so I figured we would, I would wait and I can do that grinding another time. Or we may get some levels in here, but let's go ahead and head into Viridien Forest. Do any of these people give us anything in Viridien Forest? Be careful, it's a natural maze. Yeah. You have to roam far to get new kinds of Pokemon. Look for other types outside of Viridien Forest. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's head in. Alright, so we are in Viridien Forest. Let's quickly, we've got a roll here, so let's, we gotta reset this to 40, generate 23. Alright, so let's look. 23, oh man. Alright, so roll number 23 states, you may not attack with super effective moves here unless absolutely no other kind of move is possible. So that means if we run into a Pidgey, Pikachu can't use Thunder Shock, we'll have to use the quick attack move that he learned, so on and so forth. I don't think there's no other super effective moves that would even be possible on my team because everybody else only has normal type moves, which is super effective against nothing! So, Pikachu, yeah, will just not be able to use Thunderbolt against like Pidgeys or Butterfrees or things like that. Okay, well, there we go. And we also can't flee, and Pikachu also has to lead off every battle. So this could be fun. Okay, so let's start. That doesn't affect our ability to catch, so let's do our encounter for this route. Get that knocked out. Pidgey. Okay. I'm going to use Thunder Wave because it's not a damaging move, so it can't be super effective even though it's an electric type. Pidgey's going to use that Gust. Let me throw up one quick attack here. It should be fine. I think we can afford another one. Whoo, buddy! Alright. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and we'll throw the Pokeball here. It's got Gust already, which a lot of these moves, because this is technically still the first generation, a lot of moves, it took them a little while to get to the point where like Gust was at, we'll double check. Let's give a nickname to Pidgey. Let's see, we're trying to shake up things here a little bit. What would be a good name for Pidgey? Let's just go, the first thing that popped into my mind is what we're gonna do. We're gonna name this little dude Falco. So let's do that. Alright, so a quick look here. Okay, so we do have a potion. I could use that on Falco, but he's still paralyzed. Let's run back very quickly. We'll run back very quickly, get him healed. He is level 6, so he could potentially be useful. But let's actually, I want to look at him. Doesn't tell me the types of those moves. I think like in some instances, like I was looking at Zelda or Zoe's level up moves, and she learns Karate Chop at level 15, but Karate Chop in this generation is a normal type move. You know, Bite is a normal type move, obviously because at this point Dark type didn't even exist. And there's some other things where I think Gust might be a normal type move, which is stupid, but I think it is. I think Peck is like the only early game flying type move or something in this genre. We'll play with that a little bit. Do I have a way to test that? I don't know that I do. Anyway, let's head in here, and we'll see what we've got going on here. All right, so let's get some battles going. Oh, he ran out of Pokeballs. Okay. All right, our first. Well, not our first trainer battle because we battled Blue, but I think this is our first regular trainer battle, isn't it? All right, so we've got the Caterpie going here. A level 7. Let me throw the paralysis up because Fiber has to be in the battle. Got that strange shot going. All right, who do I want? Again, we can't use super effective moves, and even if we could, we don't have any potentially. Let's get Falco out. Let me. Now, I really should have tested this outside of. Oh no, see, yeah, there it is. Normal type. It's a normal type move. It's like, why is Gust a normal type move? What non-flying type is? It just doesn't make sense. But it's a normal type move, so we can use it. We'll get Falco some experience going here. There we go. Caterpie is dead. Falco gained 39, but Kitcher's about to use Caterpie. We'll switch. Yeah, let's switch. You guys haven't seen. I don't know if you guys have even seen Cleopatra in action, so we'll get her going here. Hopefully she can do more than that Caterpie did. Barely. Hopefully we get a crit at some point. Because this is just pathetic. Come on, Cleopatra, you can do it. Start. Oh, they got the crit. That's no bueno. But we get the kill, so that's all right. Good works for us. Cleopatra grew to level 8. Fantastic. Learns Scratch. See, again, I needed her to learn Double Kick. I think level 12 she'll learn Double Kick, so I'll definitely do that before the gym, but let's use this potion here. I don't want to have to run back and heal. Alright. There we go. Hey, Trainer Man, let's do this thing. Getting some decent experience. It's been a lot of time grinding in, now here we go. That's what I like to see. Let's get Zoe out here. You guys haven't seen much from Zoe either. She'll chip away at this Metapod. He can't do anything, although it could become a slightly elongated battle. Although we don't have any super effective moves, so it's not going to matter either way. Although he's upping his defense, if this really does get to the point where... Yeah, okay, so... there's Zoe. Let's get Fiber back out here. Thundershock will at least be special attack, I believe, so we'll be able to... Yeah. Your defenses mean nothing to me, Metapod! Alright, Bugcatcher is about to use Caterpie. Will Torch change Pokemon? Yeah, let's get Zoe back out. Just trying to spread around the love. Get some stuff going. There's a good girl. Alright. But yeah, it's weird wrapping your mind back around first gen after you've played in... It's been a long time since I've actually played a first gen game. I played Blue years ago, though, at this point. It was the last time I played. I didn't even see what it was, but we'll... oh, it's another Metapod. Alright. We'll keep Zoe in so she can get the experience, but then we'll go into Fiber here. But yeah, it's been years. I played a Blue. At one point, I had a Droid. It was my first smartphone ever. I had a Droid X or something, and I was able to get an emulator on my phone. And I'll tell you that killed productivity for a while. But yeah, I did a run of Pokemon Blue, which was a lot of fun. But that was years ago. And that was the last time I played through actual first gen. I mean, I played, you know, the first generation regions with Kanto and Fire Red and things like that. But yeah, let's switch around. Fiber's got more than enough experience, especially for somebody who's going to be workless in the gym. Although Falco's not going to be useful in the gym either. But we'll let him get some experience. He's the lowest one we've got. At least see if he can manage to outbattle this Caterpie. There we go. But yeah, so getting your mountain wrapped back around, there's no abilities I don't even think there's natures at this point. Yeah, no, there's not. There's no abilities, no natures. The type chart is all messed up again because you're missing Dark and Steel. Well, and Fairy, I guess, obviously. What else? You know, it's got still, I think it was Gen 4 when they got away from just the typing split. So, like, all electric type moves are special attack, and all, you know, fighting type moves are, like, there was no special, like, this, there was not even a special attack stat, I don't think. What was I doing? It's a Caterpie. Let's bring in, I need to really pound on Zoe here a bit, get her up, so I can get low kick. And I might as well use the easy trainer experience as opposed to having to do the grinding off camera. That's a bit of a selfish thing for me, but woo. Let's use this potion. Did I pick, is that, I didn't even look at what that item I picked up was. It must have been a potion. I was gonna say, I thought I only had 4 potions to begin with, and I'm pretty sure I used one on Cleopatra. But yeah, so just getting back in the mindset of Gen 1, I love the old school sprites, so that's been a lot of fun. But in terms of, like, yeah, battling and trying to figure things out, it's definitely, I'm gonna leave Zoe in for this. Let her get all the experience. Oh, this one knows Tackle. That could be dangerous, actually. I'll have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, so it's fun getting back into the mindset of, you know, a game, especially when you've been playing, like, you know, some of the later gen ones that, you know, the games have come so far from these games. And even, we're gonna heal. Why not? I think we can only buy, if I remember correctly, we can only buy 7 items. Yeah, we can only buy 7 items at the Pewter City Mart. But we can always run back to Viridien City too if we need more than that. We'll stock back up on potions and things like that once we get back up there. But there we go. So we took that guy down. No level up there, but that's all right. All right, let's double check the team, see how we're doing here. Everybody's looking good. All right, perfect. Perfect. Moving on. Getting close-ish to the end here. Let's see what we got. PG. Okay, I can't use Thunder Shock. I could just quick attack this thing, but let's bring Kalis out. We haven't seen any of Kalis yet this episode. Poor little Rattata was high enough level to begin with, so I haven't really used him much since I started doing these other catching. But he's still got it. And unfortunately, he's not going to be real useful in the gym either, so it's not been a priority to really get in there for him. But have not forgotten about him. Another potion. Fantastic. Hey, what's the hurry? Does this guy have a Butterfree or something? Oh, he just has a single Caterpie. Alright. I'm gonna throw the Thunder Wave up, make it a little easier on us here. Caterpie used that tackle. Alright, what do I want? Let's bring Zoe back in. Really want that low kick for the Onyx and stuff. Get the scratch going. Fully paralyzed. Fantastic! I'm really, I think it was Scad made a comment last episode that he was worried initially that as we got into this this run, it would end up being a lot like our Pokemon Fire Red run, just in terms of like team makeup and things like that. Which we seem to be getting a good mix of people. We didn't have, I don't think we had a Nidoran of any sort in Fire Red, or a Nidoran of any sort. We didn't have a Pikachu. We did have a Rattata and a Pidgey, but we'll see how the team. But we also in this game we do have the option of, or we have the option. That's what I want to say. We have the option of getting, you know, all of the starters, which will be good. I looked at a walkthrough just to kind of refresh myself on how that worked. It does seem like more or less those guys are going to be in areas where other encounters aren't going to really be necessary, so we're pretty much guaranteed those guys. Okay, so this is still Route 2. Okay, so we don't get a catch here. Let's head into Pewter City, and we will do our roll for Pewter City very quickly. So let's come over here. But yeah, so on top of that, you know, we've got, you know, access to a lot of different Pokemon 21. Your next catch's nickname must be a combination of 2 or more fan-submitted names. Okay, and that's something that I totally forgot about previously. But so that's I guess a region. Well, whatever. It's anyway. What I need you guys to do is so that I can actually have something to use when I roll that one. I need you guys to submit me a bunch of nicknames, and don't make it for specific Pokemon. Like, oh well, if you catch a Jigglypuff, name it this. It just needs to be kind of random nicknames that I can use for like when that roll comes up, or just randomly as I see fit. So let me know what you guys think on that. We won't be doing any more catching this episode, as we've made it through Viridien Forest just fine. But psst, do you know what I'm doing? Yeah, that's right. That's hard work. I think he's planting flowers, or well, it's a garden. What is he doing? He's spreading repel to get rid of wild Pokemon. That's right. Yeah. But yeah, so submit your nickname suggestions, and we will be taking those into consideration. The next time we do a catch, it'll be a combination of 2 or more of those fan submitted names. And then if I just happen to like, you know, random names that we see in the future, or for, you know, 4 Pokemon we catch in the future, we'll use that as well. But yeah, so feel free to submit those fan submitted names. I'm going to quickly, just so there's no confusion. Well, I'm not going to be able to. Yikes, I'm pretty low on money. Okay, I'm going to wait to buy anything at this Pokemart because I'm only allowed to buy 7 items, and I was going to just be like, okay, let's buy those 7 items so that we don't have to worry about doing this in the future. But I don't have enough money to do that. So I'm going to wait till after we do the gym, and then as we're leaving Pewter City, we'll buy all 7, and then we can never use that Poke Center again. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave me those nickname suggestions, guys, so I can have those ready for the next time we do some catching. And feel free to just give a huge glot of them, you know, as many as you guys can think of, throw them in there, because we may use them, you know, for, you know, the rest of the run. And as you come up with more, feel free to submit them in future episodes and stuff too, if you don't think of something now but think of something later. But, you know, especially because for the next catch we definitely need fan submitted names, make sure please to give me some of those. Anyway, guys, I've been Tortimer the Great. You guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Yellow Dice Lock, and we will be back next Pokemonday with more for you guys. Alrighty, have a good one.